Welcome to TAO, where we dive into the latest tech and world news, making sense of it all with a friendly chat. I'm Sarah, your go-to for all things newsworthy.
And I'm Mike, here to ask the questions we're all thinking. So, what's on the agenda today, Sarah?
First up, we have quite the controversial topic. Donald Trump recently shared an AI-generated image of himself dressed as the Pope on Truth Social. This came right after the death of Pope Francis during the official mourning period.
Wow, that sounds pretty bold. Why did he do that, and how did people react?
Well, the image was reposted by the White House on X, which added fuel to the fire. Critics, including Italian politicians and U.S. Catholic groups, found it offensive and disrespectful, especially given the timing. They felt it was a tasteless mockery amidst the solemn circumstances.
I can see how that would upset a lot of people. Did the White House say anything about it?
Yes, they defended the post by highlighting Trump's attendance at the Pope's funeral and his support for Catholics. But as you can imagine, that didn't do much to calm the outrage.
It's definitely a sensitive issue. What's next on our list?
Next, we're talking about Google's latest move in the advertising world. They're exploring placing ads within AI chatbot conversations to protect their core revenue stream.
Ads in chatbots. That's interesting. How are they planning to do that?
Google is expanding its AdSense for Search network to include AI startups, testing how ads can be integrated into conversational formats. This is part of their strategy to counter competition from AI tools like ChatGPT and Perplexity AI, which are challenging traditional search.
So it's a way for Google to maintain its digital advertising dominance.
Exactly. But they're also facing significant antitrust challenges related to their advertising market dominance, which complicates things.
Sounds like a balancing act. What else do we have?
Speaking of Google, their use of AI data has come under scrutiny in an antitrust trial. It turns out Google's search-specific AI products use web content even when publishers have opted out of allowing their data for general AI model training.
So they're still using the data unless it's specifically blocked.
Precisely. The court testimony revealed that unless publishers block their data from search indexing via robots.txt, Google can use it for refining search-related AI features. This has raised concerns among publishers about reduced traffic and revenue.
That's a tricky situation. What's next on our list?
Now for something a bit lighter. Google's Gemini 2.5 Pro AI model has reportedly completed the classic video game Pokémon Blue.
Really? That's impressive. How did they manage that?
The project, called Gemini Plays Pokémon, was run by engineer Joel Z. It was inspired by a similar effort using Anthropic's Claude AI on Pokémon Red. While Gemini finished the game, Claude hasn't yet, but the creator cautions against direct comparison due to different tools and setups.
It's fascinating to see AI tackling such complex tasks, even with some developer help. What's our final topic?
Lastly, we have news from India, where the government is scrutinizing Elon Musk's Starlink. They're seeking details about its operations in neighboring Pakistan and Bangladesh due to security concerns.
Why are they concerned about Starlink's operations in those countries?
Mainly because Pakistan is considered hostile to Indian interests. Starlink reportedly received approvals to offer services there and in Bangladesh, which has raised eyebrows in India. Meanwhile, Starlink is still struggling to obtain its own satellite communication license within India.
It seems like Starlink has a lot of hurdles to overcome in the region. Well, that wraps up our topics for today.
Indeed, it does. Thanks for tuning into Teo, where we break down the news in a way that makes sense. Until next time, stay curious and informed.
See you next time, everyone.